Okay, welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul, and today we're going to be talking about the crypto markets. We're going to be talking about this extended alt season, whether it can become a full-blown alt season and what to expect. I'll be answering your questions in the chat, and I'll be giving you some updates, some news on what I'm doing. So, just came back from Dubai. By the way, do write in the chat where you're calling from or where you're viewing from. And also, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll answer them as best as I can. Anything goes. It's okay. Just put them in the chat. But yeah, just came back from Dubai. I'm going to be in Greece, in Athens, for maybe about a month. Then I'll be going to Germany, and then I'll be going back to Dubai. So before we start, let me just let you know, because I will be at, well, in October, on the 28th and 29th, I will be at Blockchain Live, okay? This is a festival arena. It's being held at a festival arena. It's a massive event in Dubai. I missed it about 2 years ago. I went to another event because I had the kiosk and everything, but this one's actually, this one I've been told is pretty big. And I will be there, so I will be here. So if you want to meet me, please go ahead and do that on the 28th and 29th of June. I do have a link. You can actually get discounts if you go to my website. That's cryptofactor.net. So let's just see if we can find it. So if you go to cryptofactor.net and you go to blog, yep, right here, Blockchain Live, the Crypto Factors in Dubai. You can meet me at Blockchain Live 2025, Dubai. The Crypto Factor will be there. So yeah, you can meet me. I'll be live streaming. I'll be doing videos. I'll be interviewing people. You can meet me there. Also, I'll be in Germany. I'll be speaking in Germany. And on that, I'll be at conference. And that one is on the 3rd and 4th of September in Dortmund. So this is also a very good event. I've been told this is a good event. It's actually in an arena. And I will be speaking there on sales, marketing, and so on, but also crypto-related stuff, so we can also meet there. And I do have a link for this with a discount as well on my blog. If you just click that link, or the previous one, just go to the bottom. Actually, this one doesn't have a discount yet. I will get one, but I do have one for Blockchain Live. You just go over here, and there you go. You click here to get discounted tickets. Just click that and you have your discounted tickets. But I will be at Blockchain Live. I'm super excited about it. I think I know what hotel I'm staying at already. That's how excited I am. So I already booked the hotel. Of course, that's subject to change. But yeah, come along. If you're in Dubai, go grab the discount. They're early bird right now, plus they're discounted. So you might as well get them now. And then we can meet, and that would be cool. So with that out the way, as people are joining, let's have a look at what's going on with the Bitcoin price. So Bitcoin price, as we called, we got this top over here, and we called that this may come down to the bottom of the range. And actually, that's a lie. We got this top over here. We waited to see what would happen. We're expecting a bounce here. And then when we broke down, I was expecting to come and meet the bottom of this range over here. The SFP buy here by the factor line. I also told you to buy around this level over here. And also we turned gold right here at 114,000, currently the 118,000. And right now it's bullish. Also the trend stacker turned gold. So this is very bullish too. This is the 4 hour. Let's just check the daily. Again, all right, the trend stacker here is showing a little bit red, but don't forget it was lower a couple of days ago. So it's actually moving up, and we got that bounce. So this looks actually quite good. So let's see, come back up here, re-challenge all-time highs, and then we can reevaluate from there. Am I expecting a dump? Yes, but let's talk about that in a bit. But for now, all indications are showing for the upside, if that makes sense. Now, if we just go to our altcoins, on the day they're a little bit 50-50. So this is our favorites portfolio, but of course it's not really our favorites, it's just the way we made these portfolios. But this is basically what I'm holding, along with my other positions here. Keto doing good right now. But if you watched my videos a while ago before this alt season or extended alt season restarted, these are the coins I told you to get into. So if you actually go to the Crypto Factor YouTube channel and you watch this video, it's very relevant. You should watch it now. It's a couple of weeks ago, but it doesn't matter. It's still relevant. Same coins, same picks. I haven't seen anything change structurally to make me want to invalidate that video. So if you come to my videos here and you scroll down, right here, alt season, this video right here, 2 weeks ago. Alt season is here, my must-hold coins for massive gains. But know that we're gonna get a dump, and I talk all about it in this video, but I'll also talk about it today. A potential dump is coming. I'm gonna tell you when I'm expecting it and why. So that's what I'm seeing. If we go to Pionex, by the way, Pionex is sponsoring this video. Let me just put their banner up. Sorry about that, Pionex. Pionex is sponsoring this live stream. And if we go to Pionex and check our positions, they are now all in the green. From a couple of days ago, a couple of them was in the red. I told you, don't worry, this will go in the green, because as the price goes down in these channels, what happens is Pionex buys in the green and sells in the red. So essentially, it's trading for us 24/7. So you could be at the beach, you could be chilling, and this is trading for you. We started with 1,000, maybe added some more, now up to 6,430. This was 4,000 something a couple of days ago. Now it's $6,500. And if you're wondering why only $6,500, it's because unlike other YouTube channels or most other crypto YouTube channels, this is not a funded account. What does that mean? That means this is my money. This is real money that I'm using. Any exchanges I show you, Mexi, Pionex, so on, it's all real money funded by myself. So this is my money. If it goes down, if I lose the money, if I get liquidated, I get liquidated. Most YouTubers, they give them funded account, meaning they put a couple of 100,000 so they look cool. It's a real trading account, but they can't lose, so they don't have no risk. Of course, they can't win either. So I don't do that. I like full transparency. So if you want to follow me, the link's in the description down below. There's huge discounts, and there's also a video you can watch and see how to actually use Pionex. You should watch. I'm going to make another one pretty soon because this rocks. I was using this before I got sponsored by them, and it rocks. I met them at the VIP yacht party. Amazing people, amazing team, and I truly suggest that you check it out. By the way, of course, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion only. So please read the disclaimer that's also in the description down below. Seriously, read that disclaimer. Don't just read it. Don't blame me if you lose your shit, because if you lose your shit, I'm losing my shit. That's the way things going. I'm just a guy on the internet that's been in this industry since 2017 as a C-level executive, as a trader, investor, trainer, and also a YouTuber. So if you want to listen to me, fine. If you don't, that's okay, no problem. But I'm just sharing my views. And yeah, I'm seeing people join in. I'm seeing people here asking questions. I'm going to get into the questions in just a second. But yeah, as I said, make sure you check out Blockchain Life, yes. Also, conference in Germany and the Pionex platform, amazing. Plus you get bonuses, right? You have like up to $800 in bonuses if you join up, $50 just for signing up. So you might as well sign up. Having a second exchange, the least you could do is have a second exchange. Go ahead and do that. And yeah, let me drink some soda and let me answer some of your questions. Freeman Plus, is the crypto top in? Not just yet, I don't think so. Not just yet, but too soon to tell. So everybody was talking about this a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I was saying, no, we have more upside, and I think we still have a little bit more upside. Now, I am expecting a dump somewhere in August. Now, for fun, I said 17th to 20th of August. That was a fun date. I explained it in the videos multiple times. Previous one before that. Fun guess. If I get that right, don't think I'm Nostradamus or anything. But I'm expecting a dump in August. How severe will it be? No one knows. But it all depends on the market. So if we see the market struggling, the dump will happen anytime now. If we see the market start moving up, then expect a dump on the next up. In my opinion, we should at least take profits so we could buy the dip right? If that makes sense, and get out of positions that we're no longer interested in or we saw didn't do that well. We can always get back in later. Generally speaking, I'm seeing another leg up after the summer, after the dump in other words, where I do think the top will come in my opinion, but let's see, we will reevaluate when that time comes, if that makes sense. Good morning, we're finally having an alt season, says Chuck, my man. Let's see, man. Don't forget, two of them, one, maybe they're both extended, but one's going to be a blow off top. I think it's going to be the other one after, but don't forget that. Good morning, says Harley Z. What's up? Moody says, hey, Paul, how are you? Hope all is good. Long time no see. All is great. By the way, for those of you that want to see my updates, that care about my updates and what I'm doing, you could follow me on Instagram. If you want to see food pics and also me driving supercars, and lifting up my dog like I'm a WWE pro over here. Yeah, you could, or see me shirtless factor over here, because why not? Who doesn't want to see a hairy Greek guy? But yeah, you can check out, see my life a little bit, my trips, my speaking, my online stuff, my training, for example, if you're into boxing or Muay Thai in this case, and so on. If you want to see a little bit more about my life and what I'm doing, then follow me on Instagram. It is a verified account. Don't get scammed. It's MC Paul D. All right? MC Paul D. This is my profile. Don't go to any fake profiles and saying, oh my God, he told me to send $100 and he'll send me back 200 and scam me. No, that's not me, okay? And you can follow me the same way on X. Again, it's MC Paul D, also verified. So make sure you don't get scammed. Here I could post videos and the same pics, but a little bit more calls and stuff like that. So make sure you check these out. Plus you get to see pictures of my back, because why not, right? Because my back is not as hairy as my front, so it makes for better Kodak moments. Anyway, let's move on and see what other questions you have here. Archivia, which translates to balls in English, says, hi, how you doing? I'm good, how are you, man? Hey, Elias from California, what's up, man? What's up, Henry? This is pretty much end of the accumulation phase. Well, let's see. Franny Hoddle says, hi, Falacrostradamus, hi, Bold Anonymous. Do you think Aero Pump will fade away? Is it so? I actually converted into Aero. I like the price action of it, and the way the pump was made showed it wasn't so much as a pump and dump as much as like, look what I can do, and a flex. And there are things going on between Coinbase and Aerodrome, right? And Aero. So Aero actually allows you to get paid from the fees from people using the platform. So it's a very good play when it comes to, you know, investing into base. And we did get out of Aero for a while. We said we're getting out of Aero, but we'll get back in. And that pump actually turned the factor line gold. And that's what got me in. And that's when I messaged my group that I'm getting back in. So slowly but surely, Aero is back in our main portfolio, if that makes sense. When Lamborghini, please. How's life, brother? What's wrong with a Corvette, man? I mean, what's wrong with this? That's okay. Oh, yeah, I wasn't showing my screen. Wait. There you go. What's wrong with the Corvette? Yeah, well, okay. It's on my car, by the way. If you're wondering, oh my God, Paul has a Corvette. He never told us. He told us he was poor. It's on my. I get to borrow cars whenever I want, though. People trust me. This one belongs to a friend of mine from Chart Prime. He actually helped me build the indicator, the factor line indicator. He has the company behind it, and he owns that car. And I borrow that car whenever I'm in Dubai. So I get to drive around the Corvette and be all cool, but it's not my car, if that makes sense. I could borrow any car in Dubai, by the way, but it's not mine. I know a lot of YouTubers, they borrow these cars, by the way, because everyone lends their car. You see, Dubai, lending your car is kind of like, what can I say? It's just a thing. Like, no one really locks their cars. You can borrow them whenever you want. It's like borrowing your, I don't know, a shirt for them, okay? Like it's nothing. And a lot of YouTubers, I guarantee you they borrow, and I was actually told they borrow these cars and say it's theirs. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that, right? I don't need to flex that way. But the flex is that I get to borrow these cars and people trust me with it. How about that? But yeah, nice car. It's a nice car. But I liked it, man. I really liked that car. Hi, Nashville, watching you at the airport. Hey, what's up? Oh, so right. How are you, man? How you doing? See everyone joining. Thank you for joining, by the way. Hit that like button. Would really appreciate it. It looks like this. There's a like button. It looks like a thumb. You're supposed to push it, right? Just click it. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, Paul, you was bullish on cow move, fetch these coins not doing. Yeah, and I'm still bullish on them long term, mate. And Mohammed, you have to keep up, bro. Like, look, I made this video here. I made this video about alt. Look, it's the title says alt season bot. I'm talking about this extended alt season. There's going to be two, one before summer, one after. And look, alt season is here. My must hold coins for massive gains. And if you click that video, it tells you which ones I'm in right now. So yes, I am bullish on cow and fetch long term, and it's in my portfolio. If I show you my crypto portfolio, it's in there. If you're watching this live stream, you already saw it. But I also made a video. And in my last live stream, I gave you my picks for now, the last 2 weeks, and we've been going up like crazy. So please keep up. Please keep up. No, we're not out of the coins. We're in the coins. Thoughts on VeChain? We got out of VeChain a long time ago. When everyone's talking about VeChain, we got out, and it didn't do that well since. My dog just decided to visit us, by the way. He heard about he heard me talking about crypto. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go find out what's going on with my Dogecoin. That's him right there. He's hidden behind the Pionex banner. Here, look. There you go. Now you can see him, kinda. There he is. My baby, look. Dia, Sicko. Good boy. Good boy. This is my dog here. He's grumpy. He's like, I don't want to get up. But he gets up because I told him to do it. What to do? I love him so much. I love him to bits. All right, let me put the banner back up before Pionex gets pissed off. All right. By the way, great team. Love him. It's getting hot in here. Let me put up the air conditioner a little bit. What's the next target when it breaks all-time high? So I'm looking, if you're talking about Bitcoin, I'm looking at about 128 to 130,000. And a lot of people are saying 200, 300,000 top or 300,000 this year. I disagree. I'm looking at 130, 140,000. If that breaks, maybe 180. But I'm not looking at 200, 300,000. If it happens, great, awesome. I'm holding Bitcoin long term anyway. But I don't believe that's going to happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if at 130,000, that's when we get the drop, the summer drop, if it gets there within the summer, if that makes sense. Let's see what happens, though. Hi, Paul. Finally made a live stream. Hi, Paul. Made it to like, yeah, well, how you doing, Tony, man? Nice to be here. But nice to see you here, man. Do you think Ethereum can break all-time high before the dump? Maybe, but I don't think it will. I'm looking at about 5-6K before the dump, but let's see. I'm not saying it's going to be a definite, right? I'm strategizing just like you, giving you all these different scenarios and trying to make a strategy that kind of fits in all of the most probable ones. So if you're just joining, watch the live stream from the beginning for context, my last one, and the video I showed you about which altcoins, because that really gets into context, if that makes sense. By the way, please, Thiago, what's up? Win Corvette, please. You just saw it, man. But yeah, please hit the like button. There's no excuse for you not to hit the like button. If you're just joining right now, if you haven't seen anything, fine, I get it. Don't push the like button. You gotta see if you're enjoying this live stream first. I get it. Fine, okay. But if you're watching this channel, if you're already watching this channel for a while, a lot of you are, there's no excuse to not hit the like button. I don't care what you're doing right now. You might be driving that Corvette I just showed you. You might be driving it right now, doing 90 on the freeway. It's okay, you can click the like button. Just grab your phone, open the app while you're driving. It's okay, make sure you look, and hit the like button, all right? Don't worry, slam on the brakes if you have to. Go to the right side of the road. Don't let everyone crash into you if they have to, but hit that like button, okay? That's not driving advice. Obviously, don't do that. Obviously, don't be stupid. but hit the like button. All right? If you're cooking right now, and your iPhone or your phone is inside and you're wearing your AirPods, and you can't go and like the video because you'll burn your food, it's okay. Let it burn. Go inside, hit the like button, let that shit burn, it's fine. Charcoal's good for you. They infuse it in everything right now. They're putting it in toothpaste. Charcoal's good for you. It's good for your mitochondria. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you're fucking right now, if you're having sex, just lean over. It's okay. Hit that like button. She won't think it's weird at all. Like, what are you doing? I'm liking the crypto fact. Just like, what? Oh, I love that guy. Go ahead. Hit the like button. She'll get it. She'll understand. But just hit it for support. I would really appreciate it. Bill S. Oh, wait. That Corvette is nice. Lambo's not good for taller people. Ever watch? So I have a clip of me trying to get... After we went for a drive, I actually got out that Corvette, and that was difficult too. I'm a tall person. So the Corvette was okay. I was struggling a little bit with the top on. But it's a cabrio, so you can take the top off, and that's okay. So that was a bit more comfortable. But I was struggling a little bit, so I had to move the seat all the way up back and, ride it like I'm a gangster in the ghetto or something in the U.S. But it was comfortable to drive, and I liked that car. So if that makes sense. Yasupol, what's up, Bill? TAR still worth holding. I haven't been in TAR for a while, man. We took profits. That is something worth checking out, though. Wait, let's have a look. Shall we have a look at TAR? Let's look at TARs. Let's look at it on... Wait, give me a second. Actually, I forgot all about that coin. When you're doing a lot of coins, you tend to look at only the one. TARs or TAR? I'm expecting you're saying TARs. Which is TAI, right? If I'm not mistaken. Give me a second, let me verify that. Yeah, TARS AI. All right, give me a second here. TARS AI. Let's go to the factor line. TARS. All right, so TARS AI right now, I wouldn't hold. So I was right about getting out. Okay, so this is TARS right now. We got out, we stayed out, all red, 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 red. There was an SFP buy here, but it came back to the line. That's where you would take profits, especially since it's the previous range. The factor line tells you all this. And then we continued to the downside. Turned gold, came all the way up here, but now is back in the red. So on the daily, it just doesn't make sense to buy it right now. Now this it looks like it's ranging here, so maybe it comes up. Let's have a look at the 4-hour. All right, so maybe. But yeah, I would wait for the daily to go gold on this one. I would wait for the daily to go gold. I would trade it off the 4-hour, but I would wait the daily to go gold. And then it would probably come up and come into this range over here or higher than this range over here. But right now, trend stacker right now, I wouldn't get into it right now. Does that mean it won't go up? No, it doesn't mean that at all. It could very well go up. By the way, if you're wondering what the indicator is, that is the factor line. The only way to get it is in the course. It's in the description down below. Full course, how to trade, how to invest, how to think, plus you get the factor line. Check it out if you're interested, but it's probably too expensive for you. So it's not for everyone. Just making that clear. I don't even want to talk about it too much because most of you can't afford it. I'm not being funny. It's just an expensive course. And it's going to go higher. It's $1,297 right now. It's going to go up to $2,600. But you get the factor line for free. Is it worth it? Yes. Can you make money from it? Yes. Everybody that bought it, are they happy? Yes. But I don't want to push it too much because I don't want people to think that I'm just pushing it. And that's the sole reason, because it's mine, whatever. René Montenegro, what's up, my man? Tony Rossetti, what's up? Like button, yeah, thanks for the like button. Aerojo making moves, yes they are. Will this cycle end in September? We don't know, but I don't think so. Unless we have a massive run right now, and I did say that we may have a massive run, and then in that case it will be a shorter bull market in my opinion. But No indication of that so far. Eden, what's up? You're welcome. It's Parakalofile. Also right, if you invest $100, please realize your gains. You will not be a millionaire, big player, invest more than 10K for big gains. You are looking, probably. But you can work your way up. You'll be surprised how much that $100 can make you a millionaire. People don't realize what compounding is. So if you take $1,000, it takes you only need to double it 10 times to be a millionaire. I know that sounds crazy, but it does, because think about it. If you have $1,000, if you double that, it's 2,000. Then it's 4,000, 6,000, 16,000, 32,000, 64,000, 128,000, 256,000, 508,000. And then if you double that, you have $1 million. And that's 10 times. And what you should do is think about incrementally. Just try and double your money 10 times. From $1,000, you can become a millionaire. Yes, I know. It's a lot harder than what it sounds, but it's a lot easier than getting one coin and expecting it for it to go to $1 million with $100. You know what I mean? Should you sell some ETC at Ethereum Classic? In my opinion, you shouldn't be in Ethereum Classic. You should be taking profits ASAP. But that's just my opinion. Watch Ethereum Classic pump now. Bitcoin, my man. Paul, Bitcoin is cool. I always take profits into Bitcoin as well. What's up, Amar? When is alt season? We're in an extended alt season right now. And here's what pisses me off, Amar. Not you, but people in general. I make these videos. Give me a second here because I want to school people here for just 1 second. I make this video 2 weeks ago. Alt season is here, but my must-hold coins for massive gains. So everybody that hasn't made gains these last 2 weeks were not in these coins because most of these coins in here made massive gains. But if you scroll down, look at this. 2 months ago, selective alt season is here. Most coins will fail, these won't. And I made some amazing calls. And we made a shitload of money. And everybody complaining that there's no alt season and where's alt season and blah, blah, blah. It's because you're not paying attention. I'm sorry, you're in the wrong alts. Who are you listening to? I told you it's going to be a selective alt season. There's going to be select alt seasons that are going to go. They're going to do shit, and no one's listening. You're just waiting. A lot of people are listening to this video and not taking action. They're just listening, but they're not making any moves, expecting it to be something different. Well, I'm sorry. I can only do this to a certain point. I didn't tell you what I'm doing. If you're not making money and I'm going to Dubai and I'm going here and I'm going there and I mean, come on. Obviously, I'm doing something right. So perhaps, maybe, just saying, I'm sorry, baby. Okay, my dog's getting scared and worked up. There you go. Maybe. You're heavy. You're on the wrong coins and you're not listening. Right? I'm not going to do Chromia and all these other coins, man. I gave you the winning coins. I gave you the winning video and you're still asking about other coins. No. I'm giving you the coins and the formula. But you're getting into those all obscure coins, and then you're wondering why you're poor. Hello, Paul. For me, taking profit is the most difficult in trading, even when selling. Yeah, it is for a lot of people. Ja, listen. If you think about how hard it was for you to buy crypto, taking profits is definitely harder. Where's my dog? Oh, he's over there. It's definitely harder to take profits. And that's why I advised everybody to keep on, whenever I made the calls to take profits, I kept on saying, just take some anyway, even if you don't want to, just take some to get used to it. Because if you don't, you're gonna find it very difficult. Your body doesn't adapt in doing something that's contrary to what you feel. It's very hard, so just take some off the table, just so you can get used to it and see how everything works. Do you think investing cycles have changed? Very good question. I'll answer that in a second. Have changed a little since so many. So here's the thing, right? I don't think they've changed, but I do think they have the potential to change. But the issue, the main thing is this. I am going by the 4-year cycle until proven otherwise. Because you can't go wrong. Because if you go with a 4-year cycle and you take profits and you're expecting a top and you take profits, even if you take 80% profits and you leave 20% in, if the market keeps on going up, you can go with lagging plays or you can take leverage trades and you can re-enter the market if you don't want to get into spot. It makes more sense because you already made money. So I'm going to follow the 4-year cycle until proven otherwise. Why should I speculate if it's going to be shorter, longer, whatever, when I just go with it and whatever happens, happens. So for me, I don't think that's that important. So let's see the charts, let's see how it goes, and then we can take our mind from there. We can make up our mind from there. By the way, if you were watching for the last 10 minutes since I told you to like this video and you did not, I get it, fine. It makes sense because you had to watch the video first and see if you like it and you actually get value. And I actually said 10 minutes ago, if you just joined, don't bother liking the video, wait, see if you like it, then like it. But now it's been about 10 minutes. So please, for the love of God, like the video if you like that. I would really appreciate it. Help me get this video out to more people. Help me grow as a channel so I can help you more. Because the more I grow as a channel, the more videos I can make, and the more I can make this my, main job, if you want to call it job, or if you want to call it that, right? And I can get more information out to you. So I would really appreciate that. And I do see some of you already liking. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Really do. As in family, okay, we already read that. Please, can you check cookie? Yes, I can because we are in cookie. So give me a second. Let's have a look at cookie. And let's have a cookie on the let's look at cookie on the factor line. So cookie, here's what's going on with cookie. I'm going to do some huge technical analysis. This is going to be so alpha right now. You're going to actually learn a lot in this video, or at least you're going to get the perfect call, potentially. All right, so look, this is cookie right now. So look, essentially, this is the daily chart. Now, what do we do on the factor line? We buy when it turns gold, and we sell when it goes red. And right now, you see it had a sell signal over here, and it actually went all the way down, and it came up here, and it's telling you it's red right now. But here's the thing. Yes, but if you look at this, this is now a range. And it came back down just under the range and came back up twice. This is called a snap and crack. So as soon as you're under, if that became rejection, you would sell. But this just came up and is now touching the bottom of this range. Would I call this a hammer? No, because it's not at the bottom. Hammers typically happen at the bottom or top where they're hanging men. But still, as a candle, the wick is touching the range here. So for me, this is a buy signal. Now the trend stacker here is neutral. That's okay. So in this case, what do we do? So in this case, we're anticipating it to keep on going up, even though it's red. So we go to the 4-hour. This is where we trade with a 4-hour. And if you trade with a 4-hour, so you look, told you to buy right here. It's gold. Now, it also told you to buy here, even though it remained red. It's gold. You should buy. There was a small term swing there. We ignore it, but it's now gold. So this would be so this is the perfect entry. Go back to the daily, and this is what your trade is. Okay, you buy now, right now, and your stop loss is just under 0.297 on the daily. That's it. That's when structure breaks and you get more downside. This is the perfect trade. Buy now on the daily. If it's too expensive for you, if the stop loss is too far away, you get liquidated. If you're losing too much, if you're using more leverage and you want to risk more, go to the 4-hour. And then your stop loss is, and I wish this would work, but sometimes it glitches. Let's try Bybit. There you go. Okay, this is cookie EU, so that's no good. Let's try this one. Is that it? Yeah, I knew that's going to happen. Give me a second. Let's try perpetual contracts. Okay. So this is daily. Let's try the 4 hour. Fuck, okay, doesn't matter. So look, 0.4. So let's use it's 0. So the buy signal was at 0.3. Do your stop loss right under this here, or even under this range. So it's either 0.1294, which is just under the 0.3. I think that's great. I think that's a perfect stop loss right there. Yeah, because just use that range over here. Does that make sense? So put your stop loss there, just under this range, and you're good to go. And buy. You could buy right now. All right? Not financial advice, but this is what I would do. And personally, I'm actually thinking about taking this trade. And because I'm not bullshitting, give me a second. Let's take that trade together. Now, I don't want to touch my Pionex account because I'm actually trading that. So let's grab my MEXC account. I think I have a small amount of money, yes. So here, let's do the trade live together. So this is my MEXC account. This is my futures MEXC account, okay? So let's go to cookie. Does it have cookie? Yeah. And drink some water. Looking a bit different here, but that's okay. Let's go to the 4 hour. Right, so let's grab this low here, even better. So this is what, 0.468. So first of all, let's buy. Let's buy with a 5x. And let's open long. It's about $700, 5x, but okay, fine, great. Estimated liquidation price is 0.12. We don't want to get down here, right? We want to save our asses if we get under 0.468. So let's add a stop loss. Let's see what this looks like. What was it? 0.468. All right, that would mean minus about $7. So let's do 0.4. 6,000. All right, that's wrong. Give me a second, guys. 0.1. 0.14. Okay, fine. That's why. Eight. That would be minus 185. Let's do 0.1440 minus 200. So that's a pretty long. I don't want to risk $255 right now. Even though it's not bad for this, for this move, it's not bad. But if you want to take less risk, you could go to the hourly. And use this candle here, like this buy candle right here, as a continuation to the upside. So 0.516, so maybe 0.1490, okay? 0.1490. So $130 risk, that's fine. Confirm that. This is a less risky play. Yes, you could probably hit your stop loss here. But look, if we come down here and hit it, we're probably going to make this resistance and keep on going down. Of course, this might stop you out. But if you're playing this candle, it makes sense. All right? So that's the trade. And then to take profits, you have a few choices here. If you're feeling bold, let's grab this resistance, 0.16. 0.16. This won't give you a lot of profit, so we're going to reevaluate. But 0.016 will give you about 140. I don't want to risk 130 something just for a measly 140. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 4 hour. And I'm going to take this here, right here. See where this candle right here, this drop, but I'm going to exclude the wick and go to 2. So 0.2. So just under that is 0.19. So let's try 0.19. $800, that's good, confirm. So now the stop loss is here. This is where we take profits. If a little bit more technical, you wanted to have it right under, like maybe 0.18. Let me just see how much that is. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, okay, 0.18. Fine. So that's where I'd be taking profits. Now, you should be taking profits here and lower, but I want a bit more profits. I want to risk this trade. I can always move up my stop loss and move up my take profits, if that makes sense. So as this goes up, if it breaks 0.1582, as it comes back up here, I could move my stop loss up here, and then if it goes down, it will automatically take profit. So just watch this trade, if that makes sense. And that's it. I just made a trade for you live. I know it's not crazy, and look, I can't get deep live. I have to sit there, study, think, right? I'm older. I have to take my time, think, look at charts, stuff like that. But on the fly, I just showed you a quick trade. And let's follow this trade. Bookmark this video. Let's see, do I get stopped out? Which is fine. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I'll re-enter somewhere else. If it goes up and I make profits, great, also good. But Cookie right now was at a good position for me to make that trade, in my opinion, according to the factor line, so I took it. Daily wasn't confirmed. Daily is still red, but I'm anticipating to go gold, and sometimes you just take that risk. Now, if you really want to trade it, you wait for the daily to go gold, then you get in. But I wanted to take this trade for you right now, right here. So let's see how that goes by the end of this video, but also how it goes till next week or something. Besides, I'm feeling bullish because my Pionex trades are doing well. Look, this one did $449 so far, $86 over here, $360. And I want to slowly get out of my Bitcoin and get it into, put it more into altcoins, to be quite honest with you right now. So we'll see if I do that. But let's leave it for now, and let's see how it works out. But do check out Pionex in the description down below. All right, let's have a look at more questions. We are not in alt season, no all-time highs. Alt season doesn't mean you're in all-time highs. You have mini alt seasons, which we effectively called every single one last year and the year before. You have this extended alt season, which is now, and then you have full-blown alt season, which is your all-time highs and stuff. Alt seasons when alts go up. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going like crazy. Sol is shit out of luck. It hasn't even reached all-time high yet. It needs more time, dude. All right, everyone's saying it's not alt season. My 5-star suite in Dubai said otherwise. Again, selective alt season. How much times do I have to fucking repeat this? Look, I called for a selective alt season. Where's the fucking video? Which means select coins. Now I can't find it. Watch this video back and you'll find it. Fuck's sake. Guys, if you're not making money, if you're complaining about alts, you're in the wrong alt, period. Done. And there's more upside to go. Also, do you... My dog, like... Listen up. Also, he's getting worried about me. Also, he's, who are you arguing with? Like, why are you up here? You're in the wrong... Your breath smells. You're in the wrong coins. And when do you want me to call alt season? When it's already up? Are you morons? Is that when everything is up to all-time highs, that's when you want to call alt season? How are you going to make money in this game? You're going to buy the all-time highs? Is that what you're trying to do? Guys, anticipation. Fucking wake up, man. Wake up. Taking profit is hard, but close your eyes and push the button. Yeah, exactly. Where is Shah? Did you kick him out? Not from what I know. Maybe he's just not here. Hey, Paul, something to think about. Do you remember a tech bubble from... Yes, I do. We're in a bigger one now. Yes, and yes, it could happen, but that still doesn't mean it's going to happen this year. Also, by the way, when we were in the tech bubble, the .com bubble, we were cutting rates. And I keep on making videos telling you that rate cuts are not needed for us to go up. We've gone up to 120,000 more when it comes to Bitcoin. Altcoins went skyrocketed, right? And I keep on telling you that many times they cut rates, but the prices go down. And the stocks go down and crypto goes down. Look at the dot-com bubble, as you said. Stocks went down back then, right? A lot of them never recovered. Then you had COVID. Everything went down with that. They were cutting rates like crazy, but everything went down with that. What about 2008, 2009? They were cutting rates like crazy, but everything went down. I mean, guys, stop looking at this stuff. Can I look at Supra? Supra has a lot of potential as an RWA. I'm not going to do any price on it right now. I've openly, transparently said I have allocation in Supra, so I'm getting allocation. So much gains today. Yep. On everything or just AI? Okay, that wasn't for me. That question wasn't for me. The Great Crusade, everything. All right, people are talking to themselves in the chat. Glad you guys are having fun. All right. What do I think about that coin? I have no idea. Wait, do you have... Guys, what you're talking about between yourselves, really not hot news. I've been talking about stuff like that forever. But please, go ahead, knock yourselves out. It's probably shilling people though, but it's okay. It's fine. You're welcome. Anyway, thank you very much for joining this live stream. Again, please like this video. If it's your first time here, make sure you watch these live streams. I do them every week, but I also do impromptu live streams within the week. My next live stream will probably be from my beach house. And then don't forget about conference. I'll be speaking in Germany. You can check out my website, plus blockchain life as well. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stuttered for a second there.